Alright, folks, have you ever screwed around on the internet, found a video, watched it, and thought, why the fuck does this exist? Well, if that's the train of thought you have regarding the short film Fruithead, then I got good news for you. That question has answers, and those answers actually make some sense, sort of. For those of you who haven't seen this highly praised short film, it's available on YouTube, and you can actually watch it on the official Gushers website because they're the ones who made it. It's based on those old Gushers commercials from the 90s where the kids eat Gushers and their heads turn into fruit. The plot of the movie is that the director of that commercial was so obsessed with making the effect look realistic that he actually used a black magic ritual to turn a kid's head into fruit actually for the commercial. And then years later, as an adult, the kid that this happened to tracks down the director for revenge and does the same thing to him. Okay, so I know that sounds like a ridiculous plot for a horror movie. What I came to discover is that a lot of kids actually thought that their heads would actually turn into fruit as a result of eating these at the time. Keep in mind also, while the short film uses practical effects, the effects in the actual commercial use CG, which wasn't as widely used in the mid-90s as it is now, so it's not that preposterous that kids at that time thought it was actually going to happen. It's obviously a play on nostalgia from the 90s. Lots of films get successful doing that. It takes a pretty funny comedic take on an actual rumor that existed. And lastly, and this is where it really comes full circle to me and making sense, is that it's not actually intended to be like a really innovative horror movie idea. The actual purpose actually is to be part of a very ambitious advertising campaign in which Gushers hopes to place their fruit snacks as one of the main candies that people give out to trick-or-treaters in Halloween, which may or may not make sense depending on how you look at it. On the one hand, it's not technically candy, it's a fruit snack, right? But on the other hand, while it does contain less sugar than a lot of candies, it actually does contain about as much sugar as one of those fun-sized candy bars that people do hand out on Halloween. And while that stuff they say about not using high fructose corn syrup is actually true, they do use some combination of corn syrup, fructose, and a bunch of other sweeteners. So it more or less is candy, it's just not as sugary. And if these people on the internet who are demanding they make it a full-length movie get their way, it could end up becoming a blockbuster film that we can all look forward to seeing. Presumably high. Like, I'm serious. If this becomes a real movie, the tickets or the DVD release should come with a dime bag taped to them. I'm just saying.